Florida Gulf Coast University practices different methods of water conservation. The following video serves to educate the audience about conspicuous consumption and the ways we can help save water. Do you know anything about water conspicuous consumption?
The term conspicuous consumption, as I understand it, was coined by an author named Cynthia Barnett in a book she wrote called Mirage. And it deals with our everyday use of the water, and I'll use the word misusing our water because there's only a little bit of water that's available and able to be used by humans on this planet. And to misuse it, conspicuously in this case, without much care, is what destroys the resource for everybody. And so the examples she provides in her book provide everyday examples of how, as humans, we may intentionally, maybe unintentionally, misuse our water resources and points out ways we could be doing things better.
Nationally, water consumption has declined over 30 years because of public awareness, but unfortunately, Florida is not included. Per person consumption and total water withdrawals are increasing. Florida is called the Sunshine State, but it's a contradiction. There are much drier states like Arizona and New Mexico where the sun is visible from the ground longer than anywhere in Florida. Instead of being defined by the sun, Florida is defined by water. Florida sits on water-rich land. There are over 700 springs, but Floridians are not satisfied with their natural water wonders. They like to show it off in artificial ways. There are enormous fountains, canals, water parks, and swimming pools all throughout Florida. Each person uses about 90 gallons of drinking water a day. Each household uses 107,000 gallons of water a year. Only 2.53% of Earth's water is fresh. The rest is salt water. The distribution among the nations is askew. Nations with populations in the millions are not getting enough water. 60% of the Earth's population lives in Asia, and there are only 36% using available water.
Imagine if we put all the water on the Earth into this bucket right here. Well, this spoon represents the amount of fresh water that 7 billion people have to drink from in order to survive. The rest of this water is all salt water or polluted water.
A landscape and irrigation study in the Central Florida Ridge found that, on average, 62% of potable water was used to landscape irrigation. One of the solutions could be setting a timer to an appropriate setting to save more water.
Hey, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
You're wasting so much water.
Well, yeah, I'm waiting for it to get hot and going cold.
You know, a typical shower wastes 50 gallons of water. What you can do is you can take a bucket, save the water, and flush it down the toilet later.
Alright, thanks for the tip. I appreciate it.
Hey, why are you leaving your faucet on?
Because that's what I always do.
Well, you know you waste 2 gallons of water per minute when you do that.
But then what should I do?
You could turn off your faucet while you're brushing your teeth, or you could just use a cup of water to rinse out your mouth.
Oh wow, that's a good idea. Thank you.
You'll save so much more water.
Hey, how's it going, Ashley?
Hey, how's it going?
Not too much, just getting some homework done.
Oh, it's cool. I'm doing some dishes.
Oh, nice. Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing the dishes.
That's not even a full load. Did you know that full load uses 6 gallons of water per cycle?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, you should try doing by hand to save some water, or at least wait till you have a full load.
True. That's a good idea.
Most plants that need a lot of water are hibiscus and annual plants. A solution to saving water
is xeriscaping or using plants that don't need a lot of water. Setting the temperature very high in your spa or pool causes water to evaporate quicker. A solution could be using a lower pool temperature or a pool cover.
I'm so bored. Want to do something? We could go to the movies. For real, let's go. Yeah. Wait, I need to go take a shower. Okay, I'm ready. That took you 20 minutes. Really? It took like 5 minutes. No, 20. If you cut your shower time in half, you can save up to 700 gallons a month.
I never knew that.
Or you can install a low flow shower head.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, well, let's go.
Not repairing leaky faucets can waste up to 140 gallons a week. So grab a wrench and fix your faucets. Do you two know anything about water conservation?
Like using like a refillable water cup thing.
When I take a shower, when I put shampoo on, I turn off the shower head so I don't waste any water that I'm not using.
When I brush my teeth, I close the tap water.
I always turn the water off in between while I'm washing dishes to make sure that I save as much water as possible.
Do you know anything about conspicuous water consumption? Is it when we overuse water?
Show off your status by using water. It's like misusing water to show your wealth. Like if you have like a giant fountain in your front yard, like you're probably gonna assume that that person has a lot of money.
So as human population continues to grow in South Florida and Southwest Florida in this case, that puts tremendous stress on our natural systems, and it puts tremendous stress on water availability, and water purification, and some of those natural services that as humans we take advantage of.
Water is a limited resource, and small adjustments can have a huge impact.
Use water efficiently. Turn off the faucet, take shorter showers, and be cautious when using water.
The issue of water conservation touches on many parts of the Earth Charter. The first principle of the Earth Charter is respect and care for the community of life.
Not only do other organisms need fresh water, but the health of the ecosystem depends on it as well.
Water is precious and should be treated like so.
The second principle is ecological integrity. Humans have the responsibility to protect nature and bring awareness.
The third principle is social and economic justice. America has a plentiful amount of water, but a smaller population than countries such as China.
It's important to take small steps. The first step is to raise awareness to people in Florida. Then we can start thinking about others in different countries who aren't as fortunate.
So are you going to do your part?